actually be faster in games than the fastest gaming laptop that we have in the studio. So then, how does it game? I mean, guess we better play some games.
Yeah.
Yeah! All right, let's fire up Shadow of the Tomb Raider, one of our favorite benchmarks. We're gonna run it on basically all maxed 4K, except motion blur, because motion blur is bad, and if you use it, you should feel bad. Well, it's not a smooth 60 FPS. We're actually running around 40, but I am screen recording at the moment, and remember that this is running at 4K, absolutely cranked, absolutely maxed. Screen space contact shadows do not go to high, even in the most extreme preset. Doesn't even hurt performance that much. Interesting. Whoa! Don't hit a rock! She hit a rock. As good an experience as that was, though, when we tested it against the Alienware Area 51M, the fastest gaming laptop we have here, well, the Area 51M did win, which isn't really surprising given that it's got a desktop processor, game-optimized drivers, and also happens to be water-cooled now. But I was still hoping for the Precision to somehow eke out a win. And maybe it would have if Dell had pulled the same stunt as Asus with their StudioBook 1, the only laptop with a Quadro RTX 6000 inside it. Although they did have to pull off some pretty funky ventilation tricks in order to make that work. All right, so it's not quite the fastest, but just because you're not the fastest doesn't mean you're terrible. Second fastest ain't half bad. And having that kind of grunt makes a huge difference in applications that are able to take advantage of it. So let's give it a go in Markbench, a video encoding benchmark that was created by one of our video editors, Mark, that's basically an identical timeline in both Adobe Premiere Pro and Apple Final Cut Pro. The goal here is twofold: to show how much GPU can help with video encoding, and to tease the Apple fanboys about how badly their precious Final Cut gets destroyed. Or, well, I hope. While these are running, I want to talk about some of the comments you guys left on our review of the Dell XPS 15. Some of you said that we went pretty light on Dell compared to Apple for the mediocre thermals and power delivery in the XPS 15, and there is a reason for this. Dell is not marketing the XPS 15 as the be-all and end-all for professionals. I mean, sure, with a machine like this, you can edit videos or work on CAD models, but if you're doing it professionally, Dell is going to advise you to go with their business-focused and more expensive Precision lineup. So we're definitely going to hold it to a different standard, which means hopefully you're keeping your thermals under control here, buddy. There it is, boys! And what are we at on the MacBook? So it is twice as fast as our kitted out MacBook Pro, which I guess is sort of an indication you don't really need a computer like this to edit videos. Maybe a lower spec version with less RAM, because the thing that makes this machine particularly special compared to other laptops is the crazy 128 gigabytes of DDR4 memory. So to answer our earlier question, why would anybody need that much RAM in a laptop? Simon. He's an engineering student who reached out to us the other day because his flow simulation, gosh darn it, just wouldn't run on his personal machine due to, you guessed it, a lack of system memory. Let's see how it does on this. We'll let the Mac keep chugging away in the background here. Okay.
This is showing just how much you can get done on this computer. Well, you know, the peasants keep on exporting.
Oh, ouch.
So on Simon's computer, he, without like the big honeycomb thing on the front, it took him an hour. And with the honeycomb thing, it just crashed. On this computer right here, how long do you think it took with the honeycomb?
I don't know, I'm gonna say 20, I don't even know what kind of computer he has, like 20 minutes.
Half a second.
Half a second?
Half a second.
What kind of machine is he running? E-machines, like?
I don't know, he does only have 4 gigs of RAM, so that's definitely a problem.
Ouch.
This used like over 100 when creating the mesh.
Can we like see anything?
Yeah,
Can we
just
see
a
the
second
simulation?
here.
I want to see the simulation.
I'm turning it on right now.
We're living in the simulation. The
Show.
Matrix.
There.
Ooh.
That's what we did.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
We can cut it right here.